Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you want to know how to create this look using the Daisy Marquez palette, then just keep on watching. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the Daisy Marquez palette. Most of you already know what it's like, what it looks like, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to prime my eyelids first. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using this Bare Skin Minerals concealer in shade medium golden. And just with my finger, I'm just gonna spread it all over my eyelid. So I'm really excited to try this palette. I'm gonna do this look inspired by this photo right here. I really like using this mirror right here because I can see clearly at my face. I'm very close, so I can see everything, and that's what I'm gonna be using today. I usually just do this every time I do my makeup, but let's just get right into it with my Morphe E22 brush, which is just a like a crease blending brush. I'm gonna be picking up this like purple color right here, passion fruit, and I'm gonna put that on my crease. I'm just gonna first deposit the color. It's kind of like a triangle at the top, but that's just the one I use. Gonna add color right here. Okay, just because I forgot to do that before starting this eye, but let's continue. So we're gonna do the same thing, pick up that same color, put it on our crease, so I'm just trying to just pack it down first before doing any type of blending. Okay, so now that I have that packed down, I'm gonna start blending. So to blend out these harsh edges here in the corner, I'm gonna get this big crease brush. I got this one at Target, and it helps. It blends it out really quick. So blend that out, and we're gonna go in with the next shade. Let's go in with a darker burgundy, this one right here, Bittersweet. And again, we're just gonna pack it down first. And to blend out the harsh edges, we're gonna use the same crease brush. So now we're gonna move on to this black shade right here. It's called Matter, and it's just your regular black shade. Pick that up with this shadow brush. It came in the same pack as the crease brush, and we're just gonna put that on the outer edges of our eyelid. And like always, we're just gonna pack that in first. So now we're just gonna blend that out, stain only on the outer edge. Using my Morphe 332, it's this round brush. I'm just gonna blend out the inner corners. I'm just gonna flick it up. So we're gonna cut our crease and we're gonna apply our shimmers. So it looks like she has two. It looks like in the middle of the crease, right here in the middle of your lid, I mean, she has like a green shimmer, and then towards the inner she has that Tiffany blue color, and she uses that same Tiffany blue color for her inner highlight. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me see. So I'm gonna pick up this brush. I actually got this brush in my BoxyCharm. It's very flat. There's no name on it, but we're gonna use that and the same Bare Minerals concealer that we use to prime our lids. We're just gonna get some of that on here. Let me see. I'm gonna lower the volume because I don't want to get copyrighted. There you go. We're just gonna start from the inner, and we're only gonna go halfway. So that's how it should look like. Now we're gonna use the back side of the brush. I always leave the front side for the concealer and then the back side for the shimmers that we're gonna be using. I wonder if, I think I'm just gonna spray it a little bit with just some setting spray so the color can pick up. These colors already look pigmented, but usually for shimmers, this is what I always do. I just spray some on that right there. And I'm gonna be picking up this shade right here. It's called Cha-Ching because it's green. I'm gonna pick that up and I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Okay, so we have that done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. So again, getting that concealer. I actually need to go get a new concealer. This thing is running out. I use this concealer to conceal my brows, to cut my crease, to prime my lids, and when it was full, I was even using it to conceal my face. So it's a bomb concealer. So I kind of already know like where my crease, cause I don't know if I'm considered to have hooded eyes, but I know that sometimes you do your concealer, you cut your crease, and when you open your eyes you can't even see the shadow. So to do that, what would help is just to apply a dot right there, look up, and it's gonna cut to where it's gonna show, just in case y'all didn't know. So that's that. Now let's go in with the second shimmer. Let me see what brush I'm gonna use. I guess we can use this one. So this was part of the pack that I got my Boxy's Charm 2. It's one of the green brushes. This is more like of a squared brush. I don't know the proper term to it. But we're gonna be picking up this Tiffany blue shade right here. Dream. I'm not gonna wet it. Let's see how it looks when not wetting the shade. So we're gonna put that in the middle. I mean at the end. Oh wow. That's really pretty. So there's like a Tiffany blue matte and Tiffany blue shimmer. So make sure when you're doing this, you use the shimmer. That's really cute. I'm gonna go back in with black. So the same brush that we used the first time, we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna kind of like reapply it because I feel like the shimmers took over, and I want to make sure that black is right there. So just the same thing, I'm just gonna pack it to the outer edge. So we're almost done. This is how it's looking so far. I'm just gonna grab this smudge brush. It's very small, and I'm gonna be picking up that same burgundy color we used in our crease, called Bittersweet. I'm gonna pick some of that up, and I'm basically just going to outline and blend right above where the shimmers are. Just, I feel like that always gives it like a definition. I don't really know how to explain it, but just look. Gotta be very careful because I don't want it to be too dark. I feel like it emphasizes our cut crease. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I usually like always touch up once my makeup is done, but let's continue. So I'm gonna go in with this primer, No More Problems. It is, I guess the brand is Touch and Soul. I don't know, I got it in my BoxyCharm. Why is it not focusing? So it's actually very, I don't know how to explain it, but like a little bit goes a long way, so you really don't need a lot. I like to put my chin, my nose, spread it over to my cheeks, my forehead, and there we go. My beauty blender is already wet, so the foundation that I'm using right now is NARS in the shade Stromboli. It's almost running out. I have to go to Sephora. I need to pick up some stuff. Okay. I really like full coverage, so we're gonna go in. So now that I have my foundation blended out, I'm gonna conceal with this Tarte creaseless concealer, and it's in the shade Tan Sand. So I usually like to conceal my under eye, right here, my chin, my nose bridge, and right here in the middle of my forehead. So now that my concealer is blended, I'm going to bake, and I use this sponge right here. I got it at Target, and I like how it's really flat. So I just put it under here. So now that my powder is set, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and I'm gonna be using this pretty Vulgar bronzer that I got in my BoxyCharm. I use a lot of the products that I get in my BoxyCharms because I just seriously love them. So now picking up my Morphe R13 brush. Let me see. It's just like this. I'm gonna use my bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze the side of my face. And I add some here to the top of my forehead. And now to blend it, I just go up and down. I don't like to do circular motions because I don't like it to be like all over my cheeks. So I'm just gonna go up and down. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go back in with some powder. Now I'm gonna cut my cheek. With this, I like to have a lot of powder and I let it sit for a while. So I do like about that much. Okay. Now, gonna go in with some blush. And this blush is another product that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's the Note blush, and it's in the shade Desert Rose. And for that, I'm gonna get this big fluffy brush, and this one's very pigmented, so I literally just tap it 2 times, and then I just deposit on my cheekbones. Same thing on the other side. Put a little bit more here. And done. Now we have our waterlines. So for that, she does have a black liner. Let me get my black liner. She has the black liner, and I can't really tell what shadow she has, but I think I'm gonna do that burgundy bittersweet shade with that black shade. I got my liquid liner. I need the pencil liner. So this was actually another product in my BoxyCharm. I be using my BoxyCharm products like loyally because they're come through and they're good. So just to I don't want to touch right here with my fingers because usually I get like a patch like where my fingerprint was. So I'm just gonna use this sponge that we used, and I'm just gonna bring down my eye. But it's just this angled brush. I'm gonna go in. How should I do this? I guess I'm gonna go with the burgundy bittersweet shade first. Put that right here. do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna take this off already because I'm done, and look how it leaves my hair. It leaves it like pushed back. So I'm gonna go in with the black shade, and I'm just gonna go over where I put that burgundy shade. I think I'm just gonna put it here at the end. I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm just gonna put it here at the end. Do you guys hear the background noise? Yeah, let's just leave it like that so we can see that burgundy. And we're gonna have to put more of that dream turquoise color, but first I'm gonna highlight my brows because I'm gonna use this brush for my inner corner too, but since it's gonna be blue, I'm gonna do my brows first. Just gonna add a little bit of highlight on my brow bone. And my lashes are already done, so I like that. And then getting, this was another product. I think this was from a Itsy bag though. This was, look how used and abused this highlight is, but I really like it, and I don't even know like what brand it is anymore, so I need to go get a highlight. There's a lot of stuff that I need to go get at Sephora. Gonna do my nose highlight. Gonna bring down that down over here. Now I use this highlight from my cheek too. Now I'm gonna go back in with that turquoise shimmer, that Tiffany blue one, and we're just gonna put that right here. I want this to be very bright. Okay, so the eyes are done, the face is done. Let's go ahead and take off this powder. So I like to either do it side to side or do it going down because we don't want to add no powder to our bronzer. So in this look that Daisy had, she did have like a nude lip, which makes sense because the eyes are already pretty dramatic. Okay, now let's set our face. I'm gonna be using my Morphe setting spray. I'm gonna tie my hair again because it's already like, my hair is so straight, like it'd be acting up. Okay. So I'm gonna use this to fan myself. Okay, so I went ahead and put on my shirt already. I'm just gonna do the last of it. I need to put my mascara on my bottom lashes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And for that, I used 2 different mascaras for my top lashes and for my bottom lashes. For my bottom lashes, I used this black Superhero It mascara, and would you believe me if I said that this one was in my BoxyCharm as well? Now moving on to the last step, which is the lips. I'm gonna be doing a nude look, nude glossy look. So I'm gonna go in with my Italia nude, it's in the shade Nude lip liner. So now my nose feels ready. I'm gonna go in with this. What brand is this? I know it's a Target brand. Maybelline. It's a Maybelline Lippy in the shade Truffle Tease. So it's pretty nude. It really looks glossy, right? But we gonna add more gloss. We're gonna go in with this No.7, I guess that's the brand. It's also from Target. And I picked it up. I'm just gonna try it. And it's actually really bomb. And it has like a gold shimmer to it. I don't know if I'm gonna straighten my hair or leave it like this, but I'll do that off camera.